Aileen Wuornos. Her father was a child molester. Her mother walked out before she could even remember her face, and the people who raised her were worse than both of them. Aileen Wuornos was born in 1956 in Rochester, Michigan. Her father, Leo Pittman, was a convicted pedophile and diagnosed schizophrenic. He hanged himself in prison when Aileen was 13. She never met him. Her mother, Diane, was 16 when she gave birth. By the time Aileen was 4, Diane had abandoned both her children without a word. No forwarding address. No phone calls. Aileen and her brother, Keith, were adopted by their maternal grandparents. She didn't know they were her grandparents. She grew up believing they were her parents. Her grandfather, Laurie, was an alcoholic who humiliated her before every beating. She later said he abused her for years. Her grandmother knew, but she did nothing. By 11, Aileen was selling herself at school for cigarettes, food, and spare change. Not because she wanted to, but because no one was feeding her. At 14, a friend of her grandfather assaulted her. 9 months later, she gave birth to a boy in a home for unwed mothers, and she was forced to give him up. A few months after that, her grandmother died, and her grandfather threw her out of the house. She was just 15 years old. She lived in the woods near her old home, slept in abandoned cars through Michigan winters. She survived by selling her body on the side of the road. She attempted suicide 6 times before she turned 22. Nobody came for her. No teacher. No social worker. No neighbor. By 1989, Aileen was working as a prostitute along Florida highways. Between November 1989 and November 1990, she shot and killed 7 men, all middle-aged motorists who had picked her up. She claimed they had abused or tried to abuse her, but the jury didn't believe her. She was sentenced to death 6 times. Aileen Wuornos was executed by lethal injection on October 9, 2002. She was 46 years old. She skipped her last meal, and her final words were barely coherent. Something about Jesus, a mothership, and coming back. Her ashes were scattered under a tree in Michigan, the same state where her mother left her, the same state where no one ever came back.